So guys, welcome back to the TriniDrumCorner. I am your host, Jerome Birch, and today I had the privilege of sitting down with Deandre Esdaille. He's originally from St. Kitts and Nevis, and he has been in Trinidad for quite a while doing some studies, and I would say he's here long enough to be qualified to be a part of the show. So guys, make him feel welcome, because he's now officially half Trini, half Kittitian, and we're gonna learn all about that process today on the corner. Deandre Esdaille. Point to note, we shot this in May of 2023, and we had some technical difficulties, so bear with us, but there's a lot of value in this episode, a lot of fire. He brought his passion, he brought his skills, and we're gonna learn a lot from Deandre today. So guys, show him some love as we get into the episode right now.
In the Caribbean, you know, we don't normally have this kind of content and quality, you know?
Yeah.
With regards to drummers expressing themselves and stuff. A platform like YouTube and stuff, you don't really have much of that. One day, randomly, I was just on my YouTube page, and then for some reason, I end up on your page.
Was it a recommended video at the side?
Yes,
or?
it was recommended.
All right. We get out there.
Listen to different drummers. Don't ever stick to one. Ideas gonna pop up when you start to listen to different drummers. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't try not to compare, because the reality is somebody out there is still gonna be better than you. It's just always to just be humble.
Hey guys, welcome to another installment of the TriniDrumCorner. It's your boy, Birch Boss, and today's a real interesting day, because you know why? Today we got the juice. We have something I learned recently. We have a petition on the inside. And I'll just take a pause here so you all can write in the comments. Tell me what you think a petition is. All right? I'll give a little moment here. I'll figure it out. No? So we have Deandre.
Yes.
From the beautiful island of
St. Kitts and Nevis.
Yes, and that is what a petition is, everybody. If you did not know.
Petition is from St. Kitts, Nevision is from Nevis.
What was it? What's the next one?
Nevision.
Why?
I didn't make it. No, I didn't.
Just come and meet it.
I just come and meet it.
Hey, nice to have you, bro.
Nice to have you, man.
That first track, I mean, it's a popular track.
Yeah.
Happening right now on the scene.
Yeah.
And that's all I could do right now. So we here on the TriniDrumCorner, and we don't have a Trini today.
No, we don't.
It's a special episode, and I am honored to have Deandre here. And this guy was telling me off camera that he watched every episode.
Every single episode from Shaquille right down to, I don't remember the last one, but I watched every one of them.
So give us that insight to you being inspired to one day be on here.
Okay, so one day randomly I was just on my YouTube page, and then I usually watch jump videos in order to get, inspiration and stuff. And then for some reason I end up on your page. I think it was the first time you dropped Shaquille, I think maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
During COVID.
Yeah. Was it a recommended video at the side?
Yes, it was recommended.
All right.
So I saw the video, and I know Shaquille from Instagram. I don't know him personally, but I see his stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this some content. In America, you have your Drum U and all those stuff. So I was like, okay, this some good content right here. So I got excited. It's in the Caribbean now, so I was like, I watched the video and I was like, nice. Yeah, the quality, the content, everything was just really good. And then the next person was Chris Mighty Dick.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then there was Kale, there was some other drummers, I don't remember the name right now, but the content of the show is really nice.
So I like it to tell your story from watching it and wondering from afar, because I don't know if you were in Trinidad as yet.
No, I was not.
Yeah, so you're back home and it's like, all right, this happening in the Caribbean.
Yeah,
and it's like, how far did it feel from actually?
It felt close.
It felt close?
Yeah, because, in the Caribbean, we don't normally have this kind of content and quality,
Yeah.
With regards to drummers expressing themselves and stuff.
Yeah.
We're not drummers from, maybe meeting them at gigs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But regards to them expressing themselves on a platform like YouTube and stuff, you don't really have much of that.
Yeah. So after seeing the clips, was it like, all right, I had to find some way to end up in Trinidad?
Well, I've always said, like, I would love to be in a professional visual, like what you produce now. And then when I came here to Trinidad, it's just a long story as to how I'm even here right now.
Yeah, let's go. We want to know.
I came to Trinidad. I'm here studying information technology.
Nice.
And when I came here first, someone who was here before told me about a church, because I'm affiliated in church and God-fearing and stuff.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, man. So I got an invite to this church. The service was well planned out and it was good and stuff.
Yeah, any shout out to the church, or you want to leave that,
If I'm being quite honest, I don't remember what this church name is.
Lord. Help us. That's okay, bro. That's okay.
And then after the service, I just happened to meet with the keyboardist. And he was like, do you play keys just randomly out? So like, do you play keys? And I was like, I can play a little bit,
Yeah.
And he was like, let me see if you can play. He saw me play and he was like, he liked what he heard. And he put me on to a different church where needed a musician, a keyboardist, for a certain Sunday where I was coming up. So I got the contact with JERIEL. That's JERIEL over here. I don't know if you can turn the camera to show him, but
all right, we'll put his face in post. Hi, JERIEL.
I got in contact with JERIEL, because he was off island dealing with personal matters. And I played the Sunday. Everybody loved the content. Everybody wanted me to come back and stuff like that. Yeah. But the thing is, they didn't know I play drums because drums is my main instrument. Keyboard was just like, I just started learning keyboard about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Okay. My brother, shout out to my brother Deandre Esdaille, you know. He taught me everything I know.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah, phenomenal keyboard player as well.
Yes.
Also, so there was a Sunday the drummer. Okay, before that, let me go back a bit. I used to play every Sunday whenever they called me and stuff like that. And then there was a 1 week, I think after church, I just started playing drums. And they was like, oh, you play drums as well? I was like, yeah, that's actually my main instrument. And they was like, okay, so we need to have you here whenever the drummer can't make it and stuff like that. Yeah. So one Sunday I played, whatever. And then JERIEL start posting videos of me playing.
Mysteriously, the other drummers no longer were able to make it.
I don't know about that. They still came through. There's the next drummer I actually look up to here is Devon. Yeah, he's a drummer in Tuna Puna Open Bible.
Shout out.
Man, shout out to Devon.
So you almost took his gig?
No, I didn't take his gig.
I just making sure.
I'm the replacement.
Okay. Only when
he's not.
I was making sure out there.
So Devon, and there was JERIEL start posting pictures of me playing because he was to record when I'm playing. Yeah. And then apparently you saw.
Yes.
You saw the videos and you was like, who is this guy? I'm just a human being. I'm just a normal guy.
No. So I want to take a piece of this story because now, for me, I don't know, I probably miss most of JERIEL's posts. I mean, it's either I'm seeing, him, being all, the pretty boy thing with the cologne and stuff like that. And sometimes I see the little church service and I miss it ever so often. And there's just one Sunday, like, I saw in his stories, and like he wasn't even focusing on himself, which I find was like, all right, cool. That was commendable of him not being, the JERIEL. I know. Shout out JERIEL again. Yeah. He had it up, and I was just like, I've never heard that sound.
Oh, really?
In Trinidad and Tobago. It was a different sound.
Could you explain that a little bit?
So I'm not talking skill here. I'm talking about application. So I can't remember the song that he was playing, and I was just like,
you mean take all the praise?
Yes. Because again, we will have a way that we will play that song, and then I hear a different application. I was like, all right, I don't know this guy.
How to put it? I feel like Caribbean drummers have like an accent, just like how American drummers have a distinct accent.
Yes.
Like, that's exactly how it is. So for me, I grew up listening to a lot of American music. So I don't know if that's where the influence came from.
I think that's what it was.
Okay.
I think that's what it was. Yeah. And so this is so funny because I find this is really amazing. So you're home watching a YouTube video, have no idea in the next 2-3 years.
Have no idea.
You're gonna be here.
Exactly.
Didn't know if it's gonna be through school. And then even coming to school, it wasn't like, all right, I'm in Trinidad now. I have to find my way to be a notice and get on the TriniDrumCorner. You're just like, God just worked it out.
God just worked it out. God always worked it out, man.
That is amazing. So let's get into where all this started. What age you were influenced by music?
I started music since I was able to walk.
Okay.
I grew up just hitting paint pans to the back of the house, All
right.
My mom used to be fed up.
Caribbean things,
My whole family is surrounded music.
How much siblings you have?
I have 8. No, it's 8 of us in all. I'm the last of 8. And we all are musically inclined.
Okay.
So
is that because of your parents or they play, sing?
I would say my parents have an influence, but it all come down to our interests. We all have that drive and interest towards music.
Yeah, that's coincidental. Like everybody, all kids just
because we just grew up listening music. My dad used to be just listening music every day. He's a musician himself as well.
Right, that's what I wanted to find. Yeah. Okay. What instrument?
He plays mostly keys.
Okay, that's good.
But most of us, we can all we can all play everything basically. We can play drums, keyboard, bass, and guitar, but we all specialize in our own things. Like for me, drums is my thing.
Yeah.
My brother Deleon is keyboard and Delano guitar. There's Dalton, he plays keyboard as well. There's Donnell, he plays keyboard and guitar. So it's like we all just have our likings.
Wow.
Yeah. And there's my brother also in England. I think his drums he plays, but he's not really into music as much right now, but I think he still plays.
Yeah. So y'all have, so is there like a family band or?
There was a family band until, we all went our separate ways. I think my brother right now is in England, there's one in Texas.
Yeah.
My brother's kind of going up in age, so now they're kind of leaving it for us, the younger ones.
Right.
To just handle that. They got a family and stuff like that to deal with.
Let our audience know your age, sir.
I am 24 years.
Yeah, crazy. Because your song is mature.
Huh?
I find that you have a very mature song, and that's probably because of the influences of your peers and your brothers and sisters and pops
and church as well.
And church. How was that experience? So how did you transition from being influenced by music in the home and now finding an avenue to express yourself in church or different arenas?
Well, more or less, it happened based on putting myself in situations. For example, when growing up, my brother used to give us small gigs here and there, and I used to feel good about that. You gain to be able to express yourself in a concert arena and stuff like that. And then with that, then you start to realize, hey, I actually do have a talent. Let me start working on my craft even more. And that's when I start to take drums really serious, like practicing. I used to just go up to church on weekends and just play drums. And also, for me, I like to watch YouTube's videos, and then when I go home or to the church, I just mimic it. And sometimes it just happens, sometimes it don't. If I don't get it done, I try next time.
Okay. Who are some of your influences in terms of YouTube, internet?
I have a lot of influences. First, let me start back home.
Yeah. So let's do top 5 international, top 5 local.
I think if I say top 5 local, that might cause some disputes. So let me just leave.
Not to say in no order. That's the trick to it. Yeah, there's no order. This is everybody's number one.
Okay, so for local, there is my cousin. His name is Jelson Warren. He's he mostly plays a lot of soca. I know him to play a lot. I love his soca.
Yeah.
He plays soca, and he grew up in the church as well with me. We grew up in the church together playing. There's Anelto Wilkin. There is Brandon Willock. There is Stephen Richardson. There is Effie.
Yeah.
There's some secular drummers as well. There is LL. That's what we know him as. I'm not sure what he is.
Yeah, understand.
There's a lot of influence back home.
Yeah.
Sorry if I missed any name, but there's a lot of names back home that.
Yeah. You did make the 5, so yeah. And international.
International as well. No, international. First and foremost, I always have just this passion to listen to Tony Taylor play. Tony Taylor Jr.
Right. Yeah.
That guy is phenomenal. I don't know. That's the style I love.
Okay.
There's CJ Thompson.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah.
Hear him play for PJ Moore.
Yes.
Man,
yeah.
There's Devon Sticks.
Devon Sticks Taylor. Yeah.
There is of course Calvin Rogers.
Yeah. The Godfather.
There is Lionel Lewis. I think Lionel Lewis actually have some roots back in St. Kitts and Nevis. I think it's Nevis though.
Okay.
He has some roots back. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's back in Nevis.
Yeah, he'll definitely correct us in the comments if there's any discrepancies.
Yes. Yeah. There's a lot of influences everywhere. I don't say that there is a best. Okay, let me explain that a bit. I can learn from anybody.
Yeah.
All right. I don't discriminate persons, even if the person they wouldn't classify themselves as being a good player. I still can learn from you.
Of course.
I learn from everybody.
Of course. And because of my audience, I must ask the question in terms of your top 5 Trinidadian or Trinbagonian drummers.
Okay.
No order, because I don't want to get in trouble, but you know, who some of your influences? Name 5.
Mighty. That's
Alright.
That's Christian. You know,
Yeah.
man, you got some skills, bro. Jerome Charles, man, that guy is phenomenal as well. Shaquille, Alpha Simpson. Is Simpson?
Yeah, Simpson. Yeah.
Alpha Simpson.
Yeah.
I don't know any more names like that, but
No, that's cool. That's good. That's good. You know, shout out to you guys.
Yes.
Right, all hearing it from. I don't want to say quite because it's Sister Island, St. Kitts, but yeah, guys, keep on doing what you're doing. Yeah. So before we get into the next track, how did you decide? All right, this is what I'm going to take from each category. From home, I'm going to take this from home. I'm going to take this from the States. I'm going to take this from the Caribbean and just mesh it into your style. Like what was that process like?
you mean the arrangement what I did?
The arrangement and your drumming style.
All right, with regards to the arrangement, I am a music arranger. I love to put my own twist on different songs and stuff and so forth. So with that, I collaborated with my brothers and stuff like that. And the bass man is from St. Kitts, but he's right now in Canada. And we collab together and we just like to make music and put our own twists to it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So with regards to me putting my drumming into that field, it's more or less, I'm inspired by other drummers. You listen to different drummers and how they put their twist on their own music.
Yeah.
So, and with that now, I put my own twist towards the music.
Yeah.
All
right.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely going to hear his twist. What's the name of the second track that you're doing for
It's
us?
a song by Chloe and Haley, Do It. Also, there's a part from Rihanna. The name is not coming to me right now, but it's Chloe and Haley, Do It.
All right.
Yeah, arranged and produced by Music Vessels. That's all the band.
Okay.
The band name Music Vessels.
All right.
Yeah.
Guys, hold on to your seatbelts because we're going in. All right. Wow. That track is crazy, bro. So I really had the best seat in the house, you know, like, yo, that this I'm speechless. I don't know if this is the first time in a very long while, but I'm speechless. So let me do my audience a favor and let's get into some technical stuff here. Because, bro, you have it.
I'm just trying that thing.
As the Instagram name say, yeah, give me that juice. Yeah, the juice.
I don't, man.
And we got to break down one of your favorite flavors.
One of my favorite flavors.
Yeah, aka chops.
Chops, yeah.
Yeah, because I can't let you go back home to St. Kitts and you not leave us with something.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand, man.
Anyone, anything, any of your favorites, something that you could leave with us was your favorite rudiment?
All right, well,
chop?
I do have a favorite rudiment, which is the inverse paradiddle. And there's a chop that was inspired by Tony Taylor Jr., where he used... okay, let me first give you the inverse paradiddle, which is... And then you add the right foot with the right hand, which is go like this. And then you add your own flavors to it. Let's add some speed. So it is, man.
Yes. Now, I just want to spice it up a little bit since we're in the Caribbean and this beautiful Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah, let's take that same chop in a soca groove.
In a soca groove?
Yeah, a little application. It could be in a groove form. It could be in a chop form.
Okay, I'll try my best. I can't guarantee something successful.
That's okay, bro. We appreciate you. Yeah.
Nah, man.
That's good. That's
good enough?
Yo, if y'all ain't hit the like button yet,
yes, hit the like and subscribe.
All you get free chops. Free chops. Fresh from St. Kitts. From a kitchen. Come on. All right.
Yes.
Yo, so help us understand what was the process to practice and develop and to reach to this stage where you can just pull that out to the end. It's like, hear this.
Listen a lot of music.
Listen
to different drummers. Don't ever stick to one. Ideas gonna pop up when you start to listen to different drummers. Also, when you practice with a metronome. A lot of drummers don't like to do that. Practice with a metronome.
Yeah.
Start slow, extremely slow, where it's boring.
Give my BPM. So what's slow for you?
Start at 60 BPM.
Ah, boy. There you go.
Extremely slow.
All right.
Build your way up until you get comfortable.
Yeah.
And then, you just start to be fluent around the kit.
All right.
Also, it kind of builds your internal metronome as well.
Yeah. What about discipline? Yeah.
I'm going to be quite honest. Growing up, I was never a disciplined drummer. I used to just be doing a lot of chops everywhere, like, especially in church. Church was like my practice session. It was more like a traditional church. It's more like not like a contemporary kind of church where we have like structure and stuff. It's more like we got based off of the spirit and stuff like that. So
yeah.
used to use church as like my practice session.
All right. You sure you're a pastor here in this?
Pastor is my father, so.
Boy, he's a PK and pastor know what time it is. Well, you had the upper hand.
Yeah.
You understand? Because, chops going and Pops is like, all right, I understand. I'm a son.
But now I'm getting a little older. I understand that doesn't make you versatile with regards to getting gigs and jobs and stuff like that. Persons generally like a steady groove, right?
Yeah.
Then when you have a steady groove, they would give you like opportunity and space in order to be creative.
And how did you develop that revelation? Like what?
My brothers taught me that.
Okay, I was wondering.
My older brother, the one in Texas right now, he taught me like, yo, focus on the pocket. They call it pocket.
Yeah.
He used to just do this, like pocket.
Yeah.
Right now he's playing for a church in Texas, and he's like, he learned that, like pocket is the thing, is the way to go.
All right.
Yeah.
So another key thing that I learned, that you wear many hats.
Yes, I love hats. How do you learn that though?
But not literal hats.
Oh wait, what you mean?
Yeah, I mean that you can do. I mean, you're a producer.
Yeah.
And let's get into it. All right. How did you develop that side of things?
Growing up, as I said, we grew up around music.
Yeah. Similar story.
Yeah, similar story. So
everybody producing keys, guitar.
No. It's just really me.
Okay.
Out of the family, I'm the only one who kind of grew up doing producing. My brothers do small things here and there as well.
Yeah.
I grew up around FL Studio, FL Studio 9.
Yeah, so an old program.
Yeah, FL Studio 9. So my brothers download the software, and then I used to tamper. I used to make something back home. We got a different type of soca. We just call it Wailers.
All right.
Yeah, we got a different kind of soca. Right. I used to make a lot of rhythm just every day sitting there. And then after a while, I was just like, let me try different genres, like dancehall, and make gospel worship music as well, like literal worship music. I just start growing from there. Like, I just find my passion, like music is my thing. And then as I decided, I'm gonna try and make this maybe some sort of add some kind of seriousness to it, That's why I came up with Give Me That Juice, because there's an inside joke to that. When I was in high school, there was I had a clique, like a clan. We used to call each other like juice box.
All right.
There was no specific meaning behind it.
All right.
But we were just known as juice box.
And that's what you're saying on here right now. Yeah. We wouldn't know. I mean, you tell the story, but go on.
Yeah, so with that, I started making music around that time. So they used to be like, Juice Box Productions.
Yeah.
And then that's why I said, let me just continue with this. But then I produced a song for an artist back home. Her name is Haley.
Yeah.
Haley. And then I was like, I need a different producer tag. And she was like, you know what? Give me that juice. I was like, no, I love that.
Nah, that's fire, bro.
And then she recorded it, and then I tweaked it, and that's what my producer tag is. Give me that juice.
All right, I'm definitely gonna put that in post. Yeah. That's so crazy though, because you came to Trinidad to attend UE.
Yes.
Right? And you did nothing to do with producing?
No.
So
mostly self-taught, really. To be honest.
Okay. So what did you study and why?
Information technology.
Yes.
I study information technology because I also love technology as well.
Okay.
And the world is going in that kind of direction.
Correct.
And so, honestly, if I could have been a full-time musician back home and make a stable living, I would have. But the reality is back home, it's not really an industry that you can live off of alone.
Okay.
So persons normally have a 9 to 5, and then in the night they have a gig, or weekends they have gigs.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
I'm going to that a little bit. Like what's the music scene like back home in comparison to Trinidad?
The music scene back home. There's a lot more cover bands. A lot of, as I said, we have our own type of soca, which is Wailers.
Yeah.
We have jazz musicians and stuff like that as well. Gary Knight is one. My brother is one, Deleon.
So how the aviation thing come into this as so so we talking drums,
Yes.
music, producing, right? Information technology,
yes.
right? And then aviation, like just
I don't know to explain. I just have a lot of liking for different things. Like I love aviation. I grew up around seeing planes land. I was like, one day I have to be flying an airplane. And I even have the simulator back home. I have the yoke and everything. So it's like I have a lot of passions, like for different things. A passion for drums, producing, aviation. My dream job is actually to become a commercial airline pilot. Yes.
So let's just say that opportunity is afforded for you, which I hope.
Yes, I hope as well.
Yeah, right. What's gonna happen with everything else? You think you're able to balance?
I am living in the present, so I can't really say what would happen.
Yeah.
But I know it's gonna be very difficult to manage those two aspects, especially aviation and music, because they both demand time.
Yes. Yeah. So one doesn't trump the other. If a big musical gig opportunity come, but then you get the opportunity to fly and they're clashing.
You're
it's
putting
like,
me on the spot.
Yeah, this reality.
That's the reality as well.
Yeah, it might happen.
And this is what I tell person, like right now, this is the perfect time for me to like make a solid decision as to what I'm gonna do going forward. If it's gonna be music, if it's gonna be information technology, I'll go towards my dream of becoming a commercial airline pilot.
Yo, so I wish there was some way, right, that I could just stick a flash drive in here and just download your skills. Just in case, because it's just like, well, no more drums, let me just fly this plane and buy drums, and then you have actual drummers. It's just like, I wish I had that skill.
Actually, trying to start teaching drummers back home.
That's good.
But I have to show me like interest. Like, there's my nephew back home. He loves drums. I'm trying to teach him right now.
So that's your way of like imparting, yeah. So you have a little legacy. If you do go down the music road, interesting. And as I say about teaching back home, what encouragement could you give to the drumming community back home? Since you're here now, right? And because you're here, this is going to be the biggest episode in St. Kitts.
Yes.
Right? You're going to subscribe.
Yes, they will.
There's only a boy. Right? Yeah, like...
Try practice your craft, improve your skill levels. Just don't compare yourself to other people. Try not to compare, because the reality is somebody out there is still going to be better than you. It's just always to just be humble. Yeah. Yes, that's it really.
What do you hope is going to happen after shooting this episode and everybody is home watching it and now your name is out there and everybody's saying, give me that juice. Right? Was the hope? Because again, now you're putting yourself in a position where you're definitely promoting the music side.
Yeah, I know, I understand.
Yeah, and now it's gonna be like, oh, we want that drummer, we want that producer, and by default, the calls are gonna come in.
Yeah, definitely.
And by playing.
My hope is to grow my brand.
Right.
Give me that juice past production. Just build myself.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my hopes of it, and also to inspire other drummers to just keep pushing,
Yeah.
Just keep pushing.
So guys, today we got that juice. I think I just feel like in my spirit that somebody wants to know what flavor the juice is. Yeah, you care to tell them before we exit?
We're talking about actual juices, or
like what? Here's a juice box. That's what you say you are. So I mean, we're just trying to understand, like the complexity.
If it was to be a flavor,
if it was to be,
yes, it would be grape.
Yes. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Grape juice.
Yes, grapes.
So thank you so much.
Yes.
Hey, before we leave,
I need to shout out.
let's hear all the shout outs and the social media handles.
All right, so social media. Give me that juice. That's my Instagram.
Come on, grape juice. Come on, all here.
Facebook is Deandre Esdaille, Deandre Esdaille, Esdaille. First, I want to shout out to God, the big man upstairs. One time, shout out to my parents, my brothers, my sisters, my aunts, my cousins. The whole family.
Yeah.
Shout out to other drummers back home. There's Justin, Warren, and Elto. Brandon, there's just a lot of drummers back home. I just want to shout out to everybody who just believe in me, see potential in me, and just who have been here throughout the whole process and stuff like that.
Yeah. And let's not forget the producers and the artists on this next track that they're gonna close us off with. Yeah, that's important.
Oh
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
The last track is Wake Up by Samantha and
Joshua Ali, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
So we get all soca vibes. And it's really, really a pleasure having you on, bro.
It was amazing being
I
here.
mean, I didn't even know, up the islands in tune what we're doing down here, and it's an honor. So
yeah, man, it's been good.
yeah. So let's close this off with Wake Up, Samantha Johnson. You guys enjoy, subscribe,
Like and subscribe.
share. Deuces.
Give me that juice.
Samantha, here we go. Yeah.